Does it take down the gunner with the regular shuriken? Yes, funnily enough, regular shurikens actually work the best. Because Ryu throws multiple shurikens. So, because sometimes if you use, like, the incendiary or the windmill, like, he'll aim it, like, to the left or right of the gunner, and it won't actually knock him down. I should not have gone for that second shot, though. That was really greedy. But, yeah, it's something that I'm thinking would probably... Because if you could get it down to, you know, where you would get just, like, back-to-back ETs, you could feasibly get, like, well over 100k out of that mission. So, it's one of the, like, thinking along those lines, it's one of the few missions left that's actually got, like, a 100k in it. Because I don't think many other missions have.
Wait here.
So. Does it work on that? Yeah, I only ever test it on Master Ninja. Because, you know, testing Karma stuff on normal is kind of pointless. Oh, I need to upgrade the capacity in that. I'll go back and do it. But yeah, you never know. I might just PM Zonkri about that and be like, hey, do you feel like Karma and MD2? No pressure, but you know. I mean, he did CG1, so like, he might. You never know. I'm not sure what mission he's going to look at next, because I know he said he's not, like, there are definitely other missions he wants to get the high score for, so. I don't know what missions, though. Kind of hoping he just goes for the ones that don't already have their high score on videos. Because I was really thinking of doing CG1. And then when he made that thread, I thought, oh man, thank you. Like, you just saved me a job. So. Oh no, it's not easy. No, it's not easy. On my best runs, I've been able to get 40 to 50k out of the tank with, like, about 50% life gone. So you would need to do, you know, the rest of MD2 with very, very minimal damage. And then you'd need to farm the tank. Like, you know, a lot needs to go right to get, like, a 700k MD2. Yeah, and I'm not really, you know, the thought of Karma-ing MD2 is not exactly like, oh yeah, I really want to do that. Sign me up. That sounds like fun. But it's, like, figuring out the strategy is always, like, that part is fun, you know. Figuring out how to do it is fun, but actually doing it is another story for sure. I'm just really thinking, it'd be really cool to get 60 million for NGV. That would be so sick to break 60. But, and it's just, you know, the amount of people left, like, running mission mode. I mean, I know Kel is still chipping away at it, but I don't know if he's going to go for, like, many more high scores. Because he's already at, like, 50. He's already at, you know, well over 58 million. So. Okay. But we'll see. That's my plan, anyway, for that stream. Is to, like, basically watch that entire thread and work out, you know, kind of how many points are missing from those runs and see what that totals, because I remember watching Kel's Eternal Legend video, and I think he might have even said it on the forum, actually. I need to go and check. I think he said, like, 13.8 or 13.9, like, would be possible. So, like, the idea that there's still, like, potentially 200k in Eternal Legend is fucking nuts. But whether or not anyone would actually get it, I don't know. What's up, Caboose? Am I going to play the... I did not know there was a demo out for that. Is that one of the Team Ninja games? I feel like that name rings a bell, but... I might do. I don't really seek out demos all that often anymore. But if it looks good, yeah, I'll try it. I just thought I don't need to do this. There's a... there's a merchant before them, so... Which I like to get on video is got you 2 and 3. Yeah, I'm the same. Like, all the missions... I think there's only 8 missions left. The missions left that don't have their world record on video. It'd be really cool at one point if we end up at a point where every single mission mode... Like, every single mission has its record on video. That would be fucking awesome. Because it's taken... if you go back and look at the original thread... when it was first ported over from... like Iberians at the time. I think we had 6 at the time. I think we had 6 world records on video. And we've now got 38, if my memory serves. But, like, most of those have happened over the last, like, 5 years. It's kind of crazy. Got you one? Yeah, I've not watched them in a while. That's why I thought it'd be cool to go and watch them. Because, like, most of the mission mode high score runs, like, I've not watched them in ages. So. Because there's a few from memory that seem, like, really, really tough to beat. You know, that there's, off the top of my head, I'm trying to think of what missions there's actually, like, 50k or more left in. Path of the Master Ninja 4 and MD5, for sure. There's definitely at least 50, like, 2 million is possible on Path of the Master Ninja 4. And 1.8 is possible on MD5, but God be with whoever tries to get those scores. Because those missions are fucking brutal. They are so savage to Karma run. But it's definitely doable. So there's like 100k in those 2 missions. I'm trying to think what other ones there are. I think, Descent of the Fiends 5 is on video now, right? I think Kel did that one. Oh, actually, or is that one of yours, TGD? I can't remember. I think Descent of the Fiends 5 world record is on video.
Follow me.
But I can't remember who has it. That's another thing that's weird about mission mode now. There's it used to be like Randomize had like, you know, 30 plus records. I think he's down to like 3 now. But he really hasn't got many left. Oh, it was Kel? Alright, cool. Yeah, I remember watching that video and thinking, you know, there's not a whole lot of points left in this mission. I think he had a really good run of Descent of the Fiends 5. That's another weird thing, actually, thinking about mission mode. Anything that involves Ishtaros, I don't think you'd ever really get it on a real run, but, you know, feasibly, if you got 1-hit Lunar UTs on Ishtaros, you could actually get 50 UTs out of her. Which is fucking crazy. You could get 50 single-hit UTs on her, but, you know. The odds of getting that pattern, I think, are pretty slim. There we go. And I think, did Kel also do, did he do Battlefield of the Abyss 3? The mission with Marvis? And I think on that mission, I think he also has, like, about the only guaranteed points he loses are, like, he doesn't get one of the Berserker kills, I think. Oh, was that Zong? Yeah, I can't remember. It might be Zong's video then. Yeah, it's pretty crazy, like, how optimized mission mode has become. Hey, what's up, Lim? I know what you mean, man. Like, some of the patterns in NGB, I think it's theoretically possible, but practically, I don't think it would actually be possible. You know, like, what are the odds you'd actually get Ishtaros to only ever do, like, double swoop to be able to get 50 UTs on him? Like, I don't think that pattern, like, is even possible. So, right, there we go. I tested a bit about them. Battlefield of the Abyss 1 has potential on videos for good. Oh, yeah, I was actually looking at that a while ago. Battlefield of the Abyss 1. That's Mirai, isn't it? That's Fiend Mirai, yeah. Because I looked at Snez's video, and his video's quite a bit off the score. I didn't work out the record for it. But But I have a feeling I know how he did it.
Follow me.
So, that's one that's definitely got a lot of points to get on video. But, again, it's getting it, man. Yeah, when they go on the mountain. Because what I was thinking of doing would be charge a nunchuck UT, and then like that would whittle down the laser crab fiends, or at least one of them. I think I'd do it with one of them, and then just get Mirai to kill him. And yeah, it's tricky as fuck. But if that happened like 3 or 4 times, you know, that's the crazy thing about mission mode. Just like 4 extra UTs is 50k.
Wait.
Endgame karma. And that's kind of what makes mission mode such a pain in the arse. Is like a missed UT is it's not just 5k. It's what makes it so annoying. All right.
Follow me.
I feel the motivation. Yeah, it's hard to find that motivation. When I was playing MD2 the other day, like after like a good couple of runs, I thought, man, fuck this. Like I'll do this again another day. It's getting too old for that shit. It's getting too old. Getting too old for that shit, man. Getting way too old to karma run. Karma running is a young man's game. Again, yeah. It's a young man's game. Which is why it's annoying that more like newer NG players don't get into karma running. Like they spend all this time playing, you know. Like, oh, I play for X amount of, a day. And I think, what are you doing? What are you doing with all that time if you're not karma running? Like, what are you doing, son? Stop wasting time. Go and do some high scores in mission mode. Go and complete the thread. All right.
Wait.
Well, upgrade the rifle here. We've got the clock tower bit coming up, which is good. That's good practice. Yeah, so I'm gonna do one more rifle resell than I did on the run on the run like previously.
Wait.
Would it be possible to just randomly get into karma running? Yeah, I don't think so. Yeah. I really don't think so. It's a shame, but nah. Which is why I was really surprised, like, the couple of people over the last 2 or 3 years that have... I guess just a certain mission just must get under their skin, like it can do in mission mode, and you think, I want the high score for this mission. And they only care about getting the high score for one mission. Which is fair enough. But I feel like that's where it comes from. Whereas, like, getting the motivation to get, like 55 million, I mean, that's a whole different kettle of fish. And it's the same with story mode karma runs as well. Getting a world record karma run in a story in any difficulty, especially if you're going to record it, you're looking at like 200-hour probably investment over many months to get that on video for something that like maybe 100 people will watch, which is really upsetting, but it's not what people want, man.
Wait.
People don't care. People just want to make videos about the trending thing, and that's it. I posted a video about that just now in Discord. Linus Tech Tips actually talked about the state of Halo Infinite as of like their last update, and I thought, man, you have like one of the biggest tech channels on YouTube posting about how badly you fucked up this game. Like, that's bad. But they kind of have to talk about it because it's trending, and that's how you make money on YouTube. I was really close to making a video on Halo Infinite, and I still might, just to get it like off my chest, Because, good God, they have fucked up that game so badly. And what annoys me about it as well is seeing, like, so many people comment on it. It's the excuses that people are making that are kind of the most annoying. You know? People are, like, they're making all these excuses for 343. And I think, like, stop. Like, they do not deserve, like, these passes you're giving them. Like, you know. There is almost no excuse. Actually, there is no excuse, actually. There is no excuse for Infinite to be, like, in the state it's in. There's no excuse. And, you know, like, you see stuff online, like, well, they, like, did this and that, and development trouble. Like, I'm sorry, I don't fucking care. You know? Even if they did all these features at released, people would they would, yeah, but at least the shit-talking would then be unfounded. Like, it wouldn't have any merit to it at that point. But yeah, that's the thing that's, like, more annoying, is the excuses that people are saying. And I'm like, oh, dude, you know, just come on. Like, you know, you've got to hold them accountable at some point. Like, the last 3 releases under 343, because, like, credit where credit's due, like, Halo 4, whether you liked the game or not, but at release, like, that game worked, you know, and it had its modes. Like, Halo 4 worked. Say what you will about it, but Halo 4 launched on all cylinders, you could say. It lacked a little bit in the map variety, but it worked. Master Chief Collection. I mean, you know, I don't think we need to say any more about that. Halo 5 on launch was a train wreck, but had good. At least it had decent multiplayer, and its progression system actually fucking worked. So Halo 5 at least, you know, had a couple of wins in its column at launch, and then there's Infinite, and you think, man, you guys just cannot launch a fucking game, can you? Like, you just can't do it. It's crazy. Yeah, I might give it a go. I haven't actually seen it in action yet, to be honest. But yeah, I'll probably give it a go. Any reason to turn on the PS5 at this point. What do I want going into this fight? That's okay. I'll upgrade the Magnum.
Welcome.
This game needs Halo weapons.
Got some rare.
Needs a battle rifle. There we go.
Come back.
Yeah, MC, and here's the thing about MCC. People talk about the MCC as if that game is, like, working properly. No, it fucking does not. That game still does not work in some very important ways. So, you know, and fuck me. Correct me if I'm wrong, but wasn't MCC 2014? It was, right? Master Chief Collection was 2014. I think. Again, feel free to correct me if I'm wrong on that, but that game's almost a decade old. And granted, it's a small thing, but the achievements still don't work. The achievements still don't work in that game properly. Oh, it's fucking annoying, man. Hey, what's up, Cedric? Thank you for the raid. You're just in time. I'm ranting about Halo, and how annoying the state of Halo is. Because goddamn. Yeah, 343, man. They just don't know what the fuck they're doing. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's annoying, right? It's annoying that it still annoys me. Whoa. That was close. It's annoying that I'm still annoyed that they keep, like, fucking up on Infinite, and I think, god damn it. You know. What are you people smoking over there? But anyway, welcome Raiders, what's up? I'm practicing at the moment for a single segment, no damage, kill-all run on RE4. I've been playing chapters 4 and 5 the last couple of days, so just kind of ironing them out a little bit. Like the game was unplayable for the first 6 months after launch. Yeah, see, I didn't get the MCC at launch. I almost did, but then then the internet told me things that it was a broken piece of shit, and I then did not get it. So Which in hindsight was still a mistake, because if I'd have bought an Xbox One in 2014, I probably would have thought, wow, Infinite, you know, Master Chief Collection's a train wreck, but I probably would have ended up playing a lot more KI because of it. And that's a pretty big regret I have of that console, is I got KI way too late. Way too late. I didn't actually start playing KI, like, even remotely properly until 2017. And it was just too late by then. I thought, man, this is such a good game. I really regretted, like, not getting into it earlier. Halo fans deserve so much more. You know what? I'm gonna say something on that note. It's a hot take, maybe. I don't know that I agree with that. Actually. If by Halo fans you mean... It depends what you mean, I guess, because... You know, the amount of, like, it's weird, man. Because when you say Halo fan, it's like, what do you mean? What do you mean? Do you mean the people that constantly bitch and moan that every game past Halo 3 isn't Halo 3? Because in that sense, they got exactly what they wanted. They got exactly what they wanted with Infinite. A game that plays very, very similar to Halo 3. And they still did nothing but piss and moan about it. So... You know. Where is this guy? Okay, this is weird. Where the hell are they? Oh, did that only... Okay, I've just realized. I think that only got that pattern because I restarted the checkpoint. Where the fuck are these guys? Okay, that seems to have spawned them, but where are they? What did we get in, oh, a fighting game stream. There he is. Probably whenever NRS's next game launches. Like, whenever that is. Alright, there we go, got him. Right, okay, hang on. I gotta fuck you, Seer. Is he there? I can't tell. No, he's not. He is, though. Oh, no, he's there now. See you, you little bastard. Nice. There we go. Hey, what's up, Gold? Well, technically speaking, yes, because I've been, you know, like, practicing 4 and 5 this week, so I thought let's have a proper run at getting 4 and 5 done in one go. So, I hate Halo. It was... Oh, okay, fair enough. But yeah, it's one of those things where I think in some ways I feel like the super, like, vocal crowd of Halo got exactly what they wanted. And they still weren't fucking happy. Because they bitched and moaned about Reach, they bitched and moaned about Halo 4, they bitched and moaned about Halo 5. Well, you know, that old saying, be careful what you wish for. Because they kind of got it. And I say that as someone who wanted nothing more than Infinite to be god tier amazing. But, you know, it's, say what you will about Halo 5, but, like, that game had a very good population for a good amount of years. Halo Infinite has, like, fucking, what was it, like, 4,800 people playing it on Steam. And granted, player numbers aren't everything, I know, but, you know. Because I don't think there's a way to actually find out how many people are playing it on Xbox, but, so there's no real way to say, like, and you've got a lot more options on PC, so, but still, you know. Less than 5,000 people playing a game is not great. You can't please those people and you should never try it. Nope, exactly. I maintain it to this day, man. Halo 5's multiplayer is what they should have built on. It really is. But they didn't. And look what happened. And I say that, you know, Halo Infinite was good. Multiplayer was good. I liked it. It just wasn't enough, you know? So, yeah, I mean, the Halo 4 stuff, like, I could understand the Halo 4 stuff, to be fair. Because Halo 4 was, like, literally, like, yo, this is, like, what is all this Call of Duty doing in my Halo? So I can understand why that happened. But Halo 5 was very Halo-y in a lot of ways. But it just felt a lot more modern. And I like that. It was fun. Still felt very Halo-like. But then they took all that shit out. You know? I don't know any Halo 3 lover that hated... I don't know any Halo 3 lover that hated Halo Reach, to be honest. Raise my hand. Halo Reach's multiplayer is fucking garbage. Yes, I just said that. Halo Reach's multiplayer is... Ugh, man. Like, mechanically it's borderline. And the maps in that game, oh my god. And this is the thing too, because like so many people don't... Like, they either play it later, or, like, fair enough, like, they just forget. But I think a lot of people do forget, like, Vanilla Reach had, like, fucking 3 maps on it. You know, not counting Invasion. Although, you know what, actually, Invasion was actually really cool. Invasion was a really cool game type. Like, the Spartans versus Elites, that was cool. But, yeah, Vanilla Reach was fucking bad. It was really bad. Okay, this is a very Parasite heavy. I accepted Halo 4 for what it was. So did I. I just kind of... I didn't really play it all that much, because I was playing a lot more Gears of War at the time Halo 4 came out. Like, by the time Halo 4 had come out, like, I played Halo in general for the best part of a decade, so, you know, I was very much ready for something else, and then I just kind of played a lot more Gears. There we go. Spent years on the game, or people are still grinding it because of the hard love for it. I mean, you can love something and it can be bad for you, you know? That's the problem. And Halo Reach got better, but it took a while for it to get to that point. And all the like Forge maps as well in Reach, the vast majority of them were just old maps. So Firefight was really cool. I liked Firefight. And, you know, that's another thing, too. They haven't even mentioned Firefight in Infinite. Because you know, let's be serious here. There's no way Firefight is coming back. Like, there's no fucking way. They can't even put a fucking level select in their goddamn game. You know, Firefight ain't coming back, unfortunately. Oh, man. I don't know, man. I feel like there was a lot. Like, Bloom in that game is fucking terrible. Like, the Bloom in Reach is awful. It's so bad. It's, like... Again, a lot of people credit 4 with, like, what killed Halo. And I always say, like, nah, like, the first cut was Reach, not 4. Remember, if anyone followed, like, competitive Halo, Reach is what killed competitive Halo. It killed it so quickly as well. I think they did one season. I think they did one full season for MLG of Reach, and it was nothing but everyone just hating it, because it was like, yeah, Bloom makes this game, like, unwatchable and unplayable. Right, it's time to get the Striker. So... I'd rather play Halo 4 than Reach. Like, real rap. I would take Halo 4 multiplayer over Reach multiplayer. Any day of the week. Any day of the week. There are elements to Reach that are good. Let's say, Invasion mode was really cool. But, welcome. You know, like, mechanically, oh man. And again, vanilla people forget about the vanilla loadouts too. Like, I'm mainly talking about vanilla Reach, to be fair. But man, what are you buying? It had some, like, camo was fucking busted on launch. Bubble Shield just made so many just killed so many game types. Armor Lock was so dumb at launch.
What are you buying?
Again, like maps, just the map selection was awful. Again, people forget, like, get a 360 with no hard drive and boot up vanilla Reach.
What are you buying?
It's it ain't good.
What are you
It
selling?
ain't good. Right, what do I want to sell here? I want to sell that.
What are you buying?
I need to get another rocket launcher. There we go. Reach Bloom made me stop playing the game. Yeah, Bloom was what, like, really hurt it. Bloom was what killed, like, the competitive aspect. There's some good videos out there of like, early tournaments for Reach. Like, oh, man.
Learn from this.
Yeah, Bloom was completely random, though. Thanks for following, Sunray.
What are you
Bloom was
selling?
completely random. And they did get rid of it eventually.
What are you buying?
They did. But it was way too late. I think they got rid of Bloom for MLG. But man, I want to say like 2.5 years, maybe even longer actually, after Halo Reach dropped. Like, MLG had dropped it from the circuit like well over a year before they got rid of Bloom. And it's like, yeah. For competitive, like, they needed to get rid of that straight away. And it's one of those other annoying things. I'll go sell those because I'm a bit tight for item space here. There are good elements to Reach. There are. Like, the way vehicles work in Reach is super cool. One of the... I think it was in Reach, actually, where they gave the sniper rifle, like, a really big buff to vehicle weak points. And I think that went away in... Well, it was in 5, but only on certain sniper rifles in Warzone. But they weren't in, you know, regular game modes. So
What are you selling?
there was cool things about it. But, you know...
Thank you.
And for all the hate that, you know, Halo 4 gets for loadouts, you know, yo... Halo Reach did that first. Sorry. But it did. Halo Reach did it first. And I would also argue for Halo 4 that loadouts were sort of irrelevant in that game anyway. Because if you were someone that was taking like an assault rifle as your loadout in that game, then, bro, you're just stupid. Why would you pick an assault rifle when you can have like a BR and DMR? You know? Or DMR and, like, Promethean pistol. Well, or anything. Really. Anything other than the assault rifle. What are you doing? Why would you do that? And then Halo 5 got rid of loadouts. But no one cared. That was quick. I feel like I might get a third one here. No? Dude, what? Okay. The blast radius on those grenades, like, seemed a lot bigger than normal. Alright, still though, this worked. Got it. The storm rifle was broken when they buffed it. Do you mean Halo 5? Yeah, because that wasn't in 4, right? You know, at least, I mean, again, my memory's not the best, but I loved the light rifle in Halo 5. Oh, in 4, it was a storm rifle in 4. I don't remember the storm rifle in 4. Was it really? Was it called the... Man, I don't remember that. But yeah, I didn't play Halo 4, like, very much after launch. I actually ended up playing a lot more Halo 4, like, when the Master Chief Collection got fixed, because it seemed to be the game that came up the most when you would queue up for matchmaking. Like, you would get Halo 4 quite a lot, for some reason. Okay. Because the light rifle in Halo 4, I can't remember if it worked the same way, but in Halo 5... the light rifle in scope mode was a 3-shot kill. in 5, which was sick. It was so good. It was one of those things that was really puzzling why more people didn't use it. Like, a 3-shot perfect on that thing was actually pretty disgusting. Okay, I haven't sold my TMP ammo this time. So... right, let's get the red 9 stock here. Storm rifle. I'm gonna have to YouTube that, man. I can't remember. Yeah, I don't remember the light rifle being great in 4. But again, I didn't play it all that much at launch, so it would have been like pre-buff. Yeah, that was it. Because in Halo 5, it was like a... There's a weapon in Infinite that's similar to it, but I can't remember what it's called. There is a weapon in Infinite that is essentially the Halo 5 light rifle, but I can't remember what they called it in Infinite. There we go. Alright, there we go. Stalker. Yes!
Welcome.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah, I think it is the Stalker rifle.
Got some red. What are you buying?
Right then.
What
Man,
are
those
you
grenades were
buying?
super weird, man. Like, I'm really surprised they stunned me from that far away.
Thank you.
I might actually try the mine thrower on it. Right.
Come.
What am I doing here? I still need another rocket launcher. There we go. They had to buff the light rifle in Halo 4 later down the line. That makes sense, yeah, because like you would just get melted like up against a BR or DMR.
Back anytime.
And that was the weird thing about Halo 5 that made the light rifle
What
kind
are
of
you
cool.
buying?
Is that at long range, like that thing was an absolute monster in like precision weapons. It's like that thing was a 3-shot kill. Okay, I need to sell some stuff.
What are you selling?
Like if you were on a big map and you had the light rifle in 5, like, unless there was a pretty monumental skill gap, don't challenge the light rifle at long range. Like you were not going to win that
What are you
fight.
selling? What are you buying?
There we go. Got too many bullets. Has anyone looked at the roadmap for Infinite? It is pretty it's pretty woeful. And the no split screen co-op, which again, I'm a bit, like people getting super outraged over that. I think, how many people were really looking forward to that? I'm sure there are some, but I don't think it's a stretch to say that, in this day and age that, split-screen co-op is definitely not as popular as it used to be. But having said that, they did say it would be in the game. And they lied. Well, I guess they probably didn't lie. They probably did intend to put it in the game, but they just didn't for some reason. I saw the other day, the Ackman did put up a video on Infinite, basically just saying that, like, bloody arm on that guy, man. Basically saying that he's done with it. And I just can't help but think, yeah, you took your fucking time, like, so. All the buffs it got in Halo 4. Alright, so it got some pretty good buffs then. What was, the Promethean pistol? Did that get nerfed in Halo 4? I feel like it did. The bolt shot. Because they really changed the bolt shot for Halo 5. It's like a mini battle rifle in Halo 5. It's like a 3-shot burst pistol with pretty insane like homing abilities. I can't remember, but I swear they nerfed it in 4 because it was like the charge shot on it was like ridiculously good. But it was fun though. One of my favorite weapons in Halo 5 actually was the like the top level rec for the bolt pistol. Like, was fucking awesome. Like, that thing was practically a seeker gun. It was so good. It was so good, man. That thing would like curve around corners to hit people. It was crazy. It was crazy good. Alright. It was like the Halo 2 battle rifle, but you know, intentional. That was that felt close. Yeah, you think none of those weapons are in Infinite? All those rec weapons, they're all gone. It sucks, man. There were some really fun weapons in 5. And all the vehicles, actually. Now that I think about it, Infinite. How many vehicles does Infinite have in it right now? Not many, is it? Sit down. I could be wrong, but I don't think there's a flying vehicle in Infinite yet. Hey, what's up, Rep? How you doing, man? Are you still playing Infinite, Rep, by, just out of curiosity? You still playing any Halo? I have news that will make you happy. What is that? HP 1 got fixed. That's what you're about to tell me. That would make me happy. They never did... Oh, they did nerf it. Oh, I thought they did. Yeah, because I remember people complaining about its charge shot range. But yeah, I thought they nerfed that. That was close. Yeah, it's funny that if anyone's seen that Ackman video, he puts up like a screenshot of like Halo 5's roadmap versus like Infinite. And I must admit, I kind of forgot that like Halo 5's post-release support was really fucking good. And then you see Infinite and it's like year 1, 2 maps in the DMR. And you're like, wow, really? Don't push the boat out too much. Like, oh, I wish that was it, but it's not? Okay. I am intrigued. What is it? There's an NGB HD coming out, and it's got achievements. A platinum trophy. Just gonna chill here. One gripe that I had with Infinite that I didn't really see brought up was in Halo 2, Reach at least, there was a Covenant variant of weapon when there was a human one. That is absent in Halo Infinite. Yeah, in Infinite, the arsenal choice is really kind of weird, because in Halo 5, if you count all the rec weapons, there's definitely too many weapons in Halo 5. 100%. Outside of Warzone, there are way too many weapons in that game. It's crazy. Like, there's 3 Promethean there's 7 shotguns in Halo 5. Like, you don't need 7 shotguns in your game. There's 13 sniper rifles in Halo 5. You probably don't need 13 sniper rifles. But to be fair, like in Warzone, it was fun, you know. And to be fair, it did make random like Fiesta. It did make Fiesta like a pretty insane in Halo 5. Like you never knew what you were gonna get, you know. You could spawn with like a Norn Fang, or you could spawn with like a plasma pistol. And it was like, oh shit, you just totally got fucked over. You got RE4 on PC? Nice, that is good news. How are you digging it so far? How are you enjoying this old ass game?
Welcome.
All right, Novi 3.
Got some rare. What are you buying? What are you buying?
I haven't played much, but it was like... I'm actually annoyed.
Thank you.
I'm actually annoyed that you got this game for that cheap. And, like, you haven't played it before. Like, that's...
What are you
That's
buying?
actually not fair. Like, that's crazy.
Come back
$3 for RE4, man. That is just... I mean, that's awesome in a way, but... I think, man... It's one of those things... You know what's funny, on that note? Once there's what, like one more generation of console, I would say? Like, once we're up to PlayStation 6 and Xbox Series, like, you know... whatever the hell they call the next Xbox. Then you're going to be at a point where people whose first console was a 360 are going to be... They're going to have that realization of, man, you know, people getting into games, you know, sort of 20 years after they did. And they're able to, like, you know, probably get a 360 on eBay for, like, 20 quid and just get, like, just go to, like, a car boot sale and just get, like, a ton of games. Or just, I don't know. Like, at that point, maybe emulation will be more of a factor, I don't know. But that sounds really weird to say that about the 360. Because for me, that's like that's sort of like the PS2 era. Or more like more like PS1, actually. I think, you know, if you really wanted to, emulation-wise, you know, you could just get an emulator. And you just have, like, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of amazing games that you can just play for free. And I think, man, you're so lucky. You know? Okay, we need to fuck use in here. You son of a bitch. Alright, I thought there was another one behind me. This son of a bitch! He tried to fuck me. He's right behind me, isn't he? Yep. That's so... You dirty whore. I knew he was there. You know, if I wasn't wearing headphones, I probably would have got hit by that guy. Is that the guys out of the cave? Nope. Oh no, here they come. Okay, this is a little bit frightening. Get fucked. Fucking bitches, man. Fucking bitches. Do you see that shit? I mean, you did, because you're watching, but, you know. Did you actually see it? Hey, what's Drap? People are calling PS2 and PS3 era retro. I know. I know. I know. I know. Honestly, I disagree with the PS2, but I can let the PS2 being called retro slide. I can. But get the fuck out of here. The 360 era is retro. That's ridiculous. Like, that's actually stupid to say that. I can let the PS2 era go, but... Because real talk, I mean, the PS2's over 20 years old. So, I think we're only, what, a couple of years away from the PS2 actually being, you know, a legitimate retro console. So, I can let that slide. But the 360 era ain't even 20 years old yet, man. So, get out of here with that foolishness. Get out of here with that shit. Alright. Nice. Yeah, so this is going to be one of those segments where, like, I'm not ignoring chat. Well, I am, just temporarily. Because these motherfuckers can come through the fucking floor. Come on. And they can come through the ceiling as well. I know he's right there. I can fucking hear him. There you are. No, there's one left. Nice. Nice. Man, this room tried to fuck me, though. Really? Got a lot of TMP ammo. I'd rather have... Actually, yeah, I'd rather have that shotgun. In my opinion, anything older than 20 years is retro. Yeah, so yeah, 20... Yeah, exactly, 20 years, I can say that. Arkham Asylum is so retro. Man, Arkham Asylum, what a great game. What a great game. Wait, do you think that... I mean, surely that someone has to have pitched it at some point. Surely someone has to have had the idea to do a Batman movie that's basically just Arkham Asylum. And I don't mean, you know, Batman gets locked in like a hospital or a whatever. Literally just straight up the plot of Arkham Asylum, but a movie. Would be pretty fucking cool. like a Mad Max style Arkham, like Batman film, but based on Arkham Asylum. Like, you probably couldn't make it that long. That probably would be like a 90-minute movie. Like basically Dredd. If anyone's seen Dredd, you know, the Carl Urban Dredd. Think about it. Like, that movie's kind of just Arkham Asylum. In some ways. You know, just make that. But a film. Like, why not? Not to toot my own horn, man, but the TMP for this room was, you know, a solid choice, I feel. Because I think that's it. They're all dead. Nice. It writes itself. Yeah, it does, yeah. I think the definition of retro is up for debate. Yeah, I don't actually know. What is the definition of retro? You know, officially. Because... I don't know why I don't know why there's that instinctual feeling in me to, like, deny that the PS2 is retro, because, you know, let's be real, it actually is. But I'm not ready to admit that. There we go. That's Novi 3 done. Okay, so on a real run, from here on in, this is where, like, losing a run would be kind of heartbreaking, because to get past Novi 3 and to lose a run would be... like, genuinely upsetting. Like, it really would. Yeah, because... here's the thing. Has anyone got... even if it's a Steam Deck, but has anyone got a modern handheld gaming system? Because that's something that I didn't really know was a thing until I started following like tech channels again on YouTube and seeing like all of those post all these weird like handheld systems they're trying and that they're getting sent, and I thought, man, I had no idea that, like, you know, the handheld market was still like a big thing for people. Whoops. What's that? Oh, okay. There we go. Combine that. The definition of retro is something that is at least 20 years old, but less than 40. Cool. So if you're between the age of 20 and 40, you are a retro human being. Kind of. I own a Game Boy SP systems, though. I never had an SP.
What are you selling?
Never had an SP. I had a Game Boy Color. And the only game I had on it was Tetris. Literally. The only game I had on it was Tetris. And I borrowed the Pokemons from a couple of friends who were like, this is the best game ever, you gotta play it. Incoming hot take, just too based. I think the Pokemon games are shit. Come at me. And after like a day, I went to the same dude and said, dude, sorry, but like, give me my Tetris back. Because this game's whack. Like, I want to play Tetris. Alright, I'll sell them and get rid of them. All you need is a Desert Island game. What's up, Kevin? Yeah, I mean, I was never into Pokemon, so you know, I'm sure that if you were like a Pokemon kid, I'm sure those games were like amazing for you. But I was never a Pokemon kid. I never got the whole Pokemon thing. So, you know, for those games, like, you can catch Pokemon, and oh my god, you got a Pikachu. It's like, I don't give a fuck about.
Thank you.
I just don't care. So, sorry, but they never really did anything for me. Right, semi-auto, I still have a capacity. Nice. They still sell really well, though. I saw a video a while back, actually. It was like a tech fixing channel. And he bought like a load of old Pokemon games for the Game Boy that are listed as like broken. And I was like, okay, this is interesting. Why have you done this? And it's the resale value. Like the Game Boy era Pokemon games sell for like a ridiculous amount on eBay if they're working. I thought, man, that's, you know, props. It's, you know, legit hustle you got there. Pokemon has the same history that Halo does. The new games suck to anyone like the old ones. I mean, I'm talking like Pokemon Blue. Like, I'm literally talking Game Boy Color, you know, era Pokemon. I haven't played them since. You know what would be cool? I think that there is a Pokemon fighting game, right? But Lego Pokemon, why hasn't that happened yet? Surely that would just print money. Like, make like an adventure game or like a 2D platformer, but you know, Lego Pokemon. Get the fuck out of here with that, bitch. Because Nintendo, yeah. So again, I guess that's it. That's a unique crossroads. I guess I give no shits about Nintendo or Pokemon. So do Nintendo just own like all the rights to Pokemon games? Look at this hero. Get the fuck out of here. Yeah, Pokken, that's the one, yeah. I remember they definitely made a Pokemon fighting game, didn't they? They do own all the rights. That sucks, man. Imagine, right, they announce MK12, right? Imagine they announce MK12 and, like, Pikachu as a guest character. And you've got Pikachu just, like, fucking people up. You know? You've got Pikachu, like, ripping out spines as a guest character in Mortal Kombat. Who wouldn't want to play that? I mean, seriously. Who wouldn't enjoy that? And yet, it's never going to happen. You know? Same as, like, Lego Mortal Kombat. It's never going to happen, but... Isn't the Pokemon Company a separate entity? Yeah, I don't know. Also, what's up, by the way? Not a black man. It's a while since I've seen you in the stream. Hope you've been doing good. Yeah, I don't really know. I don't know the business side of Pokemon, so... Wish they made their games on PC. I mean, you can get them, like, via emulator, but I know what you mean. Everything should be on PC. You know, officially. Just everything should have a PC release. It's a shame that it doesn't. Going well, thanks for that. Nice, good, yeah. So, it has been a minute or two. Fucking parasites, man. Imagine Mario games at unlimited frames. I mean, isn't that... Yeah, I've heard that with emulation. That reminds me, I need to check on my order. Because I ordered Super Mario Galaxy 2 on eBay, like, 2 weeks ago now. And it still hasn't arrived. So... Seems to be taking a while to get here. My copy of Dark Side Chronicles did take a little while to arrive, though, so... Oh shit. Breathe fire. It is, but Nintendo owns enough of Pokemon to control where it goes and how it's handled. Oh, okay. Yes, I'm not really too up on all that. It's a Michael Pachter question, that is, isn't it? You know, bet he'd know. Right. Okay. There we go. Ever play Game Freak's pre-Pokemon games? They made some pretty fun games on this. No, I didn't. Yeah, just never really, the Pokemon craze never got me. It was a good hustle in school, though. But, like, selling cards and shit. But, other than that, it never, and I've never seen an episode of Pokemon, ever. Again, I don't want to yuck anyone's yum, but I did see it and thought, this looks really lame. So, sorry. Where is he? Try and hide from me. Nice. That was a pretty funny death animation. Right, so here... I don't know if this guy... The only episode I remember is where a Mankey steals Ash's hat. Ash is like the main character, right? I don't know what... Is Mankey a Pokemon? That vaguely rings a bell. Oh, here he is. But seriously. Pikachu in Mortal Kombat. Like, can we make that happen somehow? Because that would be amazing. Imagine if they did. You know how they did, they sometimes do like a, they do like a theme for the guest characters in MK. Imagine if they did one that was, like, I'm trying to think of like the original Pokemon lineup. Like who was like the top 4? I was thinking of the Ninja Turtles, what they did in Injustice. They could basically do the same thing, but with Pokemon. But I don't really know Pokemon enough, like, to know which 4 they would pick. Like, so I am going to get TMP ammo, aren't I? So, Pokemon Stadium 1 and 2 were great games on N64. Yeah, I never had an N64. I really oddly want one now, though. For, I really want to play the RE2 port on N64. That shotgun ammo is a little bit low for my liking. I really am tempted to go and go back and upgrade the capacity. Like Pokemon Trainer, the Smash 4 version, put into MK. No, I just mean like straight up put like a group of Pokemon characters as guest characters in Mortal Kombat. Like what they did with because like in MKX they had like horror movie villains. You had Alien, Predator, Jason, and Leatherface, right? In Injustice, you had, like, comic book characters. Hellboy, I'm trying to think. You had Hellboy, Ninja Turtles, Starfire. I'm trying to remember who else was in Injustice for DLC. I know you had Raiden and Sub-Zero from MK. And then in MK11, you had, like, action movie people like RoboCop, Terminator, Rambo. So in MK12, imagine them doing like Charizard, Blastoise, Pikachu, like as their DLC characters. Like, I mean, there's a group of people that would be like, oh, that's stupid. Like, there'd be a group of people that would complain, but I think for the most part, like, who wouldn't want to see, Charizard just, like, sets something on fire and just, like, rip its head off. Spawn, that's it. I knew I was forgetting one. Yeah. I knew I was forgetting one for MK11. But yeah, like, how... That'd just be hilarious. You know? That would just be super funny. You could have Scorpion fight Pikachu. Like... like, that would just be funny as fuck. But, yeah, it will never happen. So... Did I reload the Striker? I did, what an idiot. Shit. When I saw Spawn was an MK... Yeah, it's funny, he's been such a long-requested character for MK. Like, I feel like since Deception, people have been saying, you know, get fucking... like, because he is, to be fair, he's perfect for MK. He literally is a fucking Mortal Kombat character.
What are you
like,
buying?
If you think about it. Like, he is practically an MK character. So it was cool that he was finally in there. Capacity's 20. Yeah, I'm gonna sell that. No, I'm not doing any skips in this run. No skips, no glitches, because every fight like has to be fought.
What are you selling?
Can't be doing a kill or run and skip fights.
What are you buying?
Can't be doing that. There we go. I can abuse the hell out of this though, and I will. But no skipped fights. Have you guys seen the movie Spawn? Michael Jai White? From the 90s. I liked that movie when I first saw it, but I feel like if I went back and watched it now, it's probably not actually that good. But, I always feel like he never got his, like, moment, or, like, his era, Michael Jai White. I don't know. Like, he's... I mean, does anyone know, like... it's funny. Easiest question. Does anyone know who that is? Or are you all going, like... Who the fuck is that? Because if you are, that's what I mean. I feel like he should have been like a Wesley Snipes of like the 2000s. He just kind of never was. It's weird. Maybe he didn't want it. That's always a possibility. Maybe he didn't want it. But Michael Jai White is Black Dynamite. Yes, he is. It's vintage 90s CGI. I'll say that. Yeah, it is. Yeah. I just remember it being very badass when I watched it. I thought this is super metal, but I don't think that film, you know, it's probably not aged as well as I think. There we go. I don't know the names of actors. Fair enough. I'm not great on actors' names now. Like, there's I couldn't name you many modern actors, for example. Age like fine milk. I don't know, man. I think Blade 1 and 2 hold up really well. Say, I haven't seen Spawn, but I've watched Blade 1 and 2 recently, and I think they hold up really well. Like, CGI aside, because you know some dodgy looking CG in it. But, I feel like that's just a problem with movies, really, because I watched Dredd the other day, and that's what 2012. And some of the CG in that, it looks really fucking bad. It looks really bad. Especially some of the green screening in it looks really, really wonky. And it's weird that, like, how some effects date... Pardon me. Some effects date really quickly. And yet some don't. Even though, like, you know they're not real... But some effects can date really badly. Cheesy is still a compliment coming from me. All these motherfuckers Chinese. Yeah, cool. Not to correct your movie trivia, but I'm pretty sure the line is some motherfuckers are always trying to ice skate uphill. And then he does the thing where like he throws the thing into the air, and then like does that sick like jumping kick and like kicks it into the guy's head, and he's like, oh no! And then he like it gets all puffy and explodes. Oh, Blade's a great fucking film. It's so good. Blade's such a good movie. They are gonna fuck that up, aren't they? They are gonna fuck that up. Because they're redoing Blade, right? They are actually, like, bringing Blade back. Can you imagine a PG Blade? Like, come on. I mean, you know. Think of the children, man. Nobody wants to see that shit. That's Salazar. That chainsaw guy dead already. Even Blade 3 has its moments, but overall, like, compared to Blade 1 and 2, Blade 3 is shit. But, you know, it has its moments. Apparently Wesley Snipes was a huge dick during the making of that movie. Supposedly. I don't know. You always take stuff like that with a pinch of salt, but like, apparently he was very... He was quite the diva making Blade 3. PG Blade. Yeah. I mean, you know it's gonna happen though. There is no way that... Which is weird because... Deadpool was R-rated. It was a 15. I mean, Deadpool, though, correct me if I'm wrong, that wasn't, like, Disney, was it? That wasn't, like Marvel Disney? Yeah, TMP's a good shout for this bit, actually. Ever play? No. I don't think I did. Doesn't ring a bell. Maybe before Disney. I thought so, yeah. I didn't think Deadpool was, you know, Disney Marvel. Because I feel like Deadpool is proof that, you know, you can absolutely make, you know, like an R-rated film, like an R-rated comic movie, and people will go and see it. So, and I saw The Expendables 3 not too long ago, and Wesley Snipes. Man, like, that dude does not look his age. I feel like Wesley Snipes could still play Blade. I really do. I don't know who else they get to play Blade though. Honestly, like who else would be a good Blade in like 2022? Like, again, this is where not knowing many actors doesn't help. I know in an interview, Anthony Mackie said he'd like to be Blade. And he to be fair, I think he could make a good Blade. The thing with Wesley Snipes, though, is that it's all him. You know? Like, Wesley Snipes is a legit martial artist, so, like, there's no stunt double or any of that shit. Like, it's all him doing the action scenes, so... I feel like you would have to get someone, and... Like, that'd be... You'd lose a lot, you know, if you couldn't do that with Blade. Yeah, it's true. Yeah, Blade Trinity is, It's weird because Blade Trinity's special effects are incredibly good. And even at the time of both Blade 1 and 2, the effects never looked quite right. Like, they never were, like, you know, what you would want. And yet Blade 3, like, has really, really good special effects in it, but it's just not a very good movie. Now then, I don't actually need the TMP anymore, so I'll go sell this. Mahershala Ali is the new Blade? Yeah, I don't know who that is. Also, what's up, Draco? I think Blade's a pretty easy film to do. It's just they've got the problem now of, you know, do they do it as part of the MCU, and if they do, then, you know, it's not going to be, you know, it's not going to be violent, is it?
What are you selling?
Like, can we do a Blade movie and with no blood? Like,
thank you.
No.
What are you buying?
Because nobody wants to see that shit.
What are you buying? Thank you.
Alright, cool.
Come back anytime.
It was David Goyer, right? Blade 3? I want to say. No, I'm good. I won't upgrade that. The rave scene in Blade 1 was cool. It was, and it had that dance song in it that was everywhere in the 90s. Everywhere. Like, literally everywhere. Yeah, I think Blade 2 is better. Blade 2 is one of those rare instances, man, where the sequel is actually better than the original. I don't think there's much in it. I think Blade 1 is really fucking good. But yeah, I think Blade 2 just beats it. Just a little bit. Oops. Don't want to save. Right. David S. Goyer. Yeah, I thought so. Because he also wrote... didn't he write The Dark Knight Rises? There's a question for the chat. What's better? The Dark Knight or The Dark Knight Rises? The ongoing debate. Technically better, but my heart is a Blade 1. Yeah, I can understand that. Again, I think it's really close. I think if Blade 2 is a 10 out of 10, I think Blade 1's a 9.5. Those two, they are really, really good movies. I think Blade 2's just slick. It has like a real style to it that the first film not necessarily lacks, because the first film definitely has style, but it's not quite on the level of Blade 2. And who the fuck invited you people? I didn't. Just, zone these fuckers out, man. Oh. I haven't watched those films in a while, actually, now that I think about it. Like, either of the Dark Knight movies. Not necessarily. I mean, they still would have needed, you know, another villain for the Dark Knight Rises. I don't know if I don't know necessarily they would have brought the Joker back. And also, I hot take incoming. I don't know if the Joker would have worked a second time. I really don't. I think a lot of that is the fact that, you know, he's in that one film. I don't know if the Joker, like, a second time around would have like the same kind of impact as he did. Bitch. That's a while ago now, isn't it? The Dark Knight. It's 2008. There we go. Goyer wrote all the Dark Knight movies. Oh, okay, as well as Man of Steel. Oh, did he? I didn't know he wrote Man of Steel. I wonder if we'll ever get a proper Man of Steel 2. I really hope we do, because I feel like Henry Cavill just... I feel like he really deserves another, like, a proper sequel. Like, he deserves to get, like, another shot at Superman. But I don't... I was gonna say, yeah, the red guy's not dead, is he? There we go. Remember the cutscene lady in... she launches guns in the air and catches magazines to reload? I do, and that's... what movie's that in? That's in a film. What movie's that in? It's X-Men Origins Wolverine. When what's-his-face? Is it Zero? Like, he rushes the gate in X-Men Origins, And he throws up his guns and like pulls out the magazines and like catches them and reloads it. And I always wondered, like, did you get that from DMC3? like did you steal that? All right, I've got some capacity upgrades to exploit, so. Don't know if they're dead, actually. Zero, that's one, yeah. The Joker would have worked in the Scarecrow's plot in Dark Knight Rises. Yeah, I guess it... Yeah, he could have. I liked Bane, though, in the Dark Knight Rises. I thought Bane was good. Because there was a lot of people that really hated, like, the twist at the end of Rises. You know that, what's her name? Talia is actually, essentially, like, the main villain. A lot of people really didn't like that. I cannot believe I forgot that he was here. I thought that was so lucky. Like, that was so lucky. Oh my god. Okay, this is why we lab, though. I could have swore that motherfucker was on that side. Fucking hell, my heart is... Like, as soon as I heard him, I thought, I'm just gonna get shot, like, immediately as I come up this ladder. Son of a bitch. Hey, what's up, Sparta? You're pretty good at not handling... You know, normally, I'm not. But yeah, I am on this. You know, because you gotta exploit those capacity upgrades, man. Ammo ain't free, bro. You know? Logan. I did really enjoy Logan. Although, again, incoming hot take. The kid in that movie, I think if she was in it any more than she is, she'd kind of ruin it. There's a lot of like just kids screaming in that film.
Welcome.
And it's kind of annoying. But it's not enough to bring that film
What
down.
are you buying?
You know.
Thank you.
I'm not crazy. Like, Logan is good shit. That's a good film. That's a very, very good film. I wonder, I don't know if, correct me if I'm wrong, but this hasn't been announced, right? Who's gonna be the next Wolverine? Okay, I'm gonna actually have to reload that. So. Ironically, it's what Dark Knight Rises has in common with Batman and Robin. Bane is just the muscle for a sexy lady villain. That's true, but Talia al Ghul in The Dark Knight Rises ain't no Poison Ivy in Batman and Robin. Can we be serious about that? Uma Thurman as Poison Ivy? That's... Man, she was hot as fuck in that movie. I mean, in general, but, like, especially in that movie. I'm not seeing... You know, Batman and Robin could be a movie night. Not actually seen that movie in quite a while. Like, could be fun to watch that. Didn't Arnie get paid, like, a ridiculous amount of money to be in that movie? I mean, I know Arnie's never... Like, Arnie as an actor is never cheap, but... I think, like, didn't he get paid a hell of a lot to be in that film? The frame rate going to bad there, like, makes me so nervous. Because that's usually what happens when you get killed in that quick time event. It's like the frame rate just dies. So. Nice. Cool. I know Jack Nicholson got a nice payday. His usual fee for Batman Returns and Forever. Woo! You know what's funny, now that you mention that, and I've only just thought of this, correct me if I'm wrong, but you don't seem to hear of actors getting paid ridiculous amounts of money for movies anymore. The last time I can really think about that happening was Johnny Depp with Pirates of the Caribbean, and then Robert Downey Jr. for Avengers, because there was that meme that made the rounds about, you know, spoilers for Endgame, but They're like, oh yeah, you know Iron Man's not coming back because Robert Downey Jr. is up to like 60 million a movie or something, like plus, box office return. And I think, yeah, you don't seem to hear that much anymore. Like actors getting paid like a crazy. Like, have they like just put a lid on that? They're like fuck it. I mean, it's kind of shitty because of how much money they make, but it wouldn't surprise me. It wouldn't surprise me if they were just like, nah, fuck that shit. Like, like that ain't happening anymore. Like, no more RDJs, son. No 50 million a movie paychecks. Okay, that got somebody. Okay, right. Just in case. So I think I did actually kill a couple of extra guys with the barrel, which you don't normally get. No, he's not dead. RDJ had a way bigger payday than anyone else in the MCU 10 years back. To be fair, like, hey, what's up, Raccoon, by the way? I mean, I'm saying I don't begrudge that. I mean, you could argue that if it wasn't for him, there might not be an MCU. Like, imagine if in an alternate universe, Iron Man bombed. I feel like, where is that? Because he's not dead. Where is he? That guy with the helmet, knocking him down did not kill him. I think I don't fucking see you. Yeah, he dropped the money. I want that. Yeah. Oh, what was that? I missed that message. I only saw cheating in a while. I don't know what the other of that message was. In the new Modern Warfare 2 game, I was playing an Activision. I played the multiplayer. Oh, is it? Oh, someone was cheating in. Someone was cheating in Someone was cheating in a Call of Duty game online. Perish the thought. Yeah, it's funny. I saw that on Steam actually the other day. If you pre-order it, you can play the campaign a week early. And I thought, man, that's kind of crazy. I really want to play that. I'm annoyed at how much I really want to play Modern Warfare 2's campaign. I really wish they would put out a Modern Warfare. Like, I wish they would put out like a campaign-only, version. Because I would happily pay like $25 for the campaign alone. That's it. That's all I want to play. I don't know what they're doing with Spec Ops. Oh, she cheated. Oh wow. Oh, so you mean like as in like a QA tester or something? That's wow, that's pretty funny. In like the craziest way possible. Like, I mean, you have to admire one of two things, Like the sheer. That's either one of two things, right? That's either like omega levels of I don't give a fuck, or omega levels of just bruh. How dumb are you? Like, that's pretty funny. That's yeah. I don't know what to say to that, honestly. That's just pretty funny. That's quite funny, that is. Right. Okay, well, unless I manage to royally fuck up this is chapter 4. It's surprising Iron Man as well as it did. Yeah, Iron Man was a big surprise. And I think, retrospectively speaking, I don't think Iron Man did that well, did it? I think it just did way better than they expected. Like, I don't think Iron Man did, like, crazy box office numbers or anything like that. I think it just did really well, and it just kind of caught fire as, like, word of mouth. It was because I remember that's how I went and saw it. That was the year before I went to uni, and I remember people just at work, and people from that my girlfriend knew from her work, they were like, yeah, apparently, like, that Iron Man film is really fucking good. You know, go see it. So. Man, that's crazy. Yeah, it was a game... Oh, it was a famous streamer. Oh, who was it? Like, do you know who it was? I mean, I probably don't know who they are, but... that makes it kind of even... That makes it even funnier in a way, because then that way you know it definitely wasn't... that way it's definitely not ignorance. Like, you know, that's... Like, they knew full well what they were doing.
Welcome.
Oh, I got fucked. Her name is Nadia.
Some rare thing. What are you selling?
No idea.
Thank you.
Every time I hear that name, I think of you know, the American Pie thing, the American Pie character, Shannon Elizabeth. Like, I don't know, like that name's just ingrained for that. You know, it's funny, right? How I'm like that as a reference. When was the first American Pie? I feel like I'll get really depressed if I look that up. But I want to say the first American Pie was 99, wasn't it? Or 2000 at the latest. Like, they some old ass movies now. Like, they're old. And can you imagine? Oh, fuck it out, man. I'm just thinking, has anyone not seen American Pie in the chat? But just thinking about it, those movies now, people, like, would take them so seriously, you know? Oh, man. Yeah, they're probably best left in the past. But yeah, can someone look that up? I swear the first American Pie was 99. Because I remember seeing those when I was, like, that age. And I remember really not liking them, because, I don't know, man. I guess, realistically, because they were super popular, I just had a bit of a chip on my shoulder, and I was determined to not like the popular movie. You know, at the time, I was like, no, I'm too cool for that. But I actually watched them again last year, and they actually are quite good. It's, like, looking back on it, like, they actually are pretty funny. But at the time, I was just determined to not find them funny. But yeah, like, can you imagine, like, those movies now? Like, fuck me. Ugh. American Pie 1 is 99. I thought so. Yeah, I thought so. Do I have a favourite Locust character in Gears of War 3 multiplayer? I don't know if I had a favourite. I'm trying to remember who I played. I think I used to play as the Locust Queen. Because she had really good one-liners when she killed people. And that was basically my requisite for, like, what character I played in Gears of War. Like, you know when they do executions and when they get headshots with the sniper rifle? It was like, what's their one-liner? Like, do they have a cool one-liner? If not, I don't care. I'm not playing this character. That's why I used to, like, ram in Gears 1. Because one of his headshot noises was just... like, that was just cool. Can I get props for that ram impression too? Because that was actually pretty good. I've not done that in a long time. But yeah, there was some cool character models. I'm trying to remember like who they were. Yeah, the Savage Hunter I remember looking pretty cool. But yeah, my main was I used to play as the Queen. I used to play as Scourge. I think that was his name. I used to play as Scourge in Gears 2.
Got some rare things.
Imagine teaching him tonight. Here's a question for you people. You might know. You might be more caught up than me. Does anyone remember when Black Ops 4 came out? And there was a surge of like ridiculously high kill count games coming out from people, and there was a group of players in particular that they were all coming from, and there was a huge wave of accusations that like all these players are cheating, like all of them are cheating, they're all using all sorts of like mods and controller stuff, like this is not legit at all. And I'd never really got like super into Call of Duty, so I couldn't look at it with like a trained enough eye to say, okay, yeah, like that looked a bit sus. But was that ever proven? Like, did any of them ever like get like caught out like actually cheating? Because again, take it with a pinch of salt. I was never like a Call of Duty enthusiast, but it didn't look like it to me, but, take that for what you will. For a split second there, like, I thought they were eggs. I think they're supposed to be onions or potatoes. Anyway, this is Chapter 4 done.
What are you
This is Chapter 4. Single segment, no damage.
What are you buying?
We got it. Right,
What are you selling?
I think that's it, right? Yep, that's it.
What are you buying?
Chapter 5 incoming. Yeah, let's rock and roll. Black Ops 4 actually takes skill, so people can't handle it. To be fair, that was my immediate thought. It's just people are salty. But again, I don't know the game. I don't know like the minutia enough to know. Krill. Krill.